So you just left the witnesses. Chances are that you feel bad, feel like you got duped, feel like, hey, a little bit silly for believing all this. I want to shift the focus away from all that negativity, and I want to focus on something good that we got from being a part of that group. I was committed to doing everything that I had to do. I was given parts at the assembly. I remember being asked to go to prom in high school from this girl. I said no. Literally everyone, I gave an assembly part talking about that. And every one of my friends was like, dude, you could have just went to prom with her. You could have. And I said, do you guys not believe in this stuff? Like I was that believing. I was that dedicated. I was that committed. That amount of commitment that I have, I don't feel like it's one in a billion. I feel like that, we're all sort of programmed to die for this. I mean, they have actual videos of the SWAT team coming and raiding people's home, coming and raiding people whenever they were witnesses during an assembly part. They're priming you to die for whatever you believe in. I don't know about you, but to me, that feels like some sort of edge. They sort of prime you to be on 100. How do we use this or, reframe all of this energy that we had got giving to something that was lying to us, something that would damn us if we didn't do good enough, right? How do we translate that into something helping ourselves? Well, it's really not that hard. We all have different non-negotiables whenever we're wanting to do anything, accomplish anything, whether that be, inner work, self-help, whether that is going to the gym, wanting to better your body, whether that is reading even, wanting to mentally prepare yourself and educate yourself for this life that, hey, I got to just let you know is here. We cannot plan for after this. We can't plan for the paradise. All we have right now is this life. So we have to use these things that we've gotten to give us maybe some sort of, look, life is not fair. So use any type of advantage that you have, right? I mean, we can't sit here and say, oh, life is this and that, oh, yada, yada. Use whatever you have inside of you or that you've been given or that you've gotten through all of these different things, these different experiences, and help yourself, really help yourself. Now, there's a difference between the way to do it for you and the way that we were, quote unquote, dying for the Jehovah's Witnesses. Whenever it's what you're doing and you know that it's best for you, continue to do it, right? Always, continue to put yourself first. And, in time, we will learn how to explain that this is best for me and explain how this is best for me, yada, yada, And you know that whenever you have to dedicate something to your time, if you're going to, be working out and someone is saying, hey, you're really, going crazy. I'm doing whatever I want to do. I'm actually practicing doing something for myself. This is what's best for me. I'm not going to feel bad because this is for me. Now, whenever it's a belief, again, like if you're doing something, you say, hey, I think that the, quote, look, I don't have any dog in a fight, but I think that the Democrat or Republican Party is better, and somebody's going to argue with you, right? There's no dying for that belief. I think that at the very end of the day, the love, quote unquote, whatever it is that love is, that is bringing us all together, we all have this love. We all have something that we can agree on at the end of the day, whether that is, it could even be as simple as death and taxes. We all have to pay taxes. We all have to die at a certain point, at least as of 2026. I am committed, as far as beliefs go, to find the common ground. I'm committed to finding that common ground. So much so that whenever someone does want to isolate and ostracize, then again, I'm willing to, quote unquote, die to find a common ground. If I can't find something, if you're going to make it so hard to, find any type of way that we can sort of see eye to eye, if you're making it impossible, then I have to let that relationship go. Sort of in that sense. That's how I'm connecting. Really, you stay committed to finding a common ground whenever it comes to beliefs, whenever it comes to your non-negotiables. Again, spend some time and find out how it is that you can better yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and even whenever the time comes spiritually, right? And I think that it's very important to keep that spirit of commitment, keep that spirit of dedication, to dedicate to things to yourself that you know are best for yourself, and dedicating yourself to, I would call it love, to whatever brings us together, not what pulls us apart. And I promise you that it's not even for the woo-woo, for the kumbaya. It is for your betterment. It is good to have people that want to see eye to eye, that want to find common ground all together. These people are going to be good for you. And, again, whenever you're alone, you're very susceptible to being controlled. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it for the vid.